Wait, this is actually going to be a game. We'll have to see, because Netherlands kind of didn't look that good versus Spain the other day. Even though they looked mechanically better, they were kind of undisciplined. France, okay, so this is what Jakar was talking about. The Rhine, actually no, was it Jakar or was it Kaluge? It might have been Kaluge, actually. Rhine Symmetra versus the Ramatra Reaper Brawl.
I don't remember, but I feel like he is more known for, you know, his Zarya gameplay. So the fact that he is playing the Reaper here, it could be a good counter to the Reinhardt, but in team play environments, it is a lot more difficult to get the jump.
Yeah, and so we're seeing another situation, by the way, where Netherlands are playing that really zippy backline that just wants to get like right up in your face with the Lucio Moira, and you know, they're going right into a full charge beam here from Pac, and like France, they're just gonna repel them. Like they can't comfortably play as close as they want to because France is just pumping out so much damage right now that Netherlands can't sit comfortably, and France just take early capture percentage on the point without even finding a kill yet.
Or safe block
the
early.
ice block is forced out of Nico, but they are just
Can't
not
capitalize on
allowing
it, though.
Netherlands to get a single toe onto this objective. They're forcing them really
Got
far
him
back.
low.
Obviously, the Mei Symmetra, very, very powerful, and the fact that they are playing a Ramatra means a lot of the free beam charge for Pac as well. Now they're just trying to slow down Don right in the middle. There's not a lot of
Kaluge was right.
Fire strike from Ben.
The Rhine Symmetra comp actually goes really hard.
You know, in no time flat, but Reviews was just a little bit faster on the draw there, and France paid. They took advantage of the damage, and Buddy just kind of got caught out there.
Yeah, France, they're really stacking up the ultimates as well. Now, Annihilation just now coming up for Dawn, but there's the Symmetra wall to come through, and the Shatter as well. Ben Bass looking for a good engagement.
Big, holy shit, that's massive wall. Plus freeze just annihilates his ultimates.
Blizzard, however, also expended almost every single ultimate.
Yeah, even if Netherlands takes this fight, it's going to be an uphill battle for them.
I mean, that was such a good beat there from FD God, doing a little bit of limit testing and able to keep France alive in the fight. That's not going to be available for Blizzard.
Do you notice that every time that Netherlands looks for a wall on Ben Best, France puts a wall up right in front of him? Like, they always protect their Rhine with their own wall every time. It's awesome. Okay, so Netherlands wins this because they had better ults, but France is now building ults. France is in such a good spot here. Window Fire Strike with Sim ult on the way, and even Beat not that far behind. They only have to worry about Blossom.
They're going to go ahead and take the main route there, so I don't expect to see that Death Blossom come out just yet, but in the mid-fight, definitely look out.
Big window Fire Strike incoming.
Matrix now going to come through. We've seen a lot of really
Big
nice
slam, kills the Mei, that's massive. Here comes the Reaper ult, booped him away immediately. Gets nobody and gets pinned. Damn. They all turn, kill the Ramatra. Holy shit, that was a clinic. That was actually a masterclass on how to play Rhine Rush.
There's no overtime to be found.
I wonder if Ben Best was beating my ass last week, but he was playing Winston. Little bastard was playing Winston all week, and it was fucking ass. That was not a fair match. They just playing better. They're literally just playing better. Every time Netherlands looks for an opportunity to wall off the Rhine and kill him, France saves them with their own Mei wall. And then the Sim ramp up over time does more damage than the Reaper. If Netherlands actually went the Sombra Tracer comp, I think actually they might win, but I don't think they have the players for it. I don't think A10 plays much Sombra Tracer. And I don't know how much Winston Dunn plays. So I think they're committed to this comp.
100,000 health shield that Ben Best has. So now this time, we're headed to Sanctum. I feel like this is one of the first times we've actually seen this map being played over here in Nepal because there are so many 2-0s in control point, but it's definitely looking pretty interesting thus far. We see a lot of those Lucios coming out, and that was a nice boop from AJ to get Nico. Okay, both of these Lucios are having a lot of fun with this. 2 DPSs off the board.
That's
right
a big
before
boop.
That control point unlocks, but hotly contested by both teams. However, with
He missed the punch, he missed it. He didn't get the one he needed. He could have killed the Sim.
Mortality field and clutches them from the jaws.
Okay, the Sim ends up dying.
But Netherlands is the one
What?
who got the first touch.
It took too
so
long.
Bloody back and forth though. It's looking like France might be able to flip it here, but they're not able to like fully evict the Netherlands.
And they
just
beat
yet.
it for it.
You know, got Buddy on the Moira and
Damn. Does Sim actually use competitively? Sim's good. Sim is
you only really
a
saw the Moira
circumstantial
and the
pick
Reaper. Like, you
based
have to
on
know that
map.
those two players are gonna, like,
But
they're gonna
in
dip
this
at the first sign of
case,
trouble with the
Ryan
fade
may
or with
rush
the Wraith form, and you can
with
easily
Sim
smash them
actually
once those
works
are
out
done.
because
So
they can get a little bit of
this
extra
might be an
mobility.
opportunity
You
for
see
the
how they were
Netherlands
playing
if they can
across
come up
there
with
and then they
a Blizzard or the
TP'd in.
Annihilation really
So they
quick.
were playing the far side
But they do
because it's better to
have-
hold
they
over there for
eliminated
sightlines.
Pac so
But
quickly,
you're also
even
playing
though
Rhine
the
aggression,
Sim
so when
turrets
they
have
went
been such a
under
threat,
there,
they're
it's
trying
better
to
for the
force
Rhine to go
positioning
under
from
and
this
fight
FD
them.
Tricks. Cement
Instantly
turrets are
rotate
still
with the
doing
Sim
quite a
wall.
bit of damage, but Ben Best, he's got nowhere to go.
Unfortunately, they got a bit
Go
split.
ahead and have to go for a reset while Reviews is left over. FD God still attempting to contest, and they're
Wait,
holding on to
are they
this point.
committing?
Pac has come back in with
Wait,
the
they're
spectacle
committing. They're
of
pushing
a
ults.
lifetime, but the Blizzard
They're
from
pressing
Nico,
Q.
That's going to be the game breaker
Oh,
and the
they
deal
got booped.
breaker. Now for Fire Strikes and the Annihilation, Pac has once again gone down to this bastion of Dan, and A10 now taking down Reviews. They're missing their burst healing. They're missing their tank. France is just falling apart.
Yeah, like they
France
invest
used a
really
lot.
heavily. He might still be able to catch them out even if they try and go
A10
the
on the
other way.
flank.
And you're also looking at Tap with the Blizzard here.
That's a
and
big
FD God
boop,
doesn't have
but
the sound
Don
barrier yet.
also
Oh
W
my
keys
gosh.
in.
That was
was
huge
perfect.
Blossom. That was
That was
so
actually
clean
such a
from
good play.
A10. And France, they're forced for the reset, and they are
Oh, they
actually
TP through and got immediately May froze.
And this time they're choosing a door with a Blizzard behind it.
What? They survive.
This is the sound barrier that's going to have to
They
be
actually
invested
survive.
from France. FD God looking to keep them alive with the overhealth, but Ben Best is taking so much focus fire. Reviews is able to get them back up with his heals, but Nico
Damn,
forced
Reviews goes
into
down.
the ice block as well.
I think
Buddy
France
actually
loses
going to be the
this.
first
It
to
took
find a
too
pick
long.
with the coalescence.
They should have.
Now
He should have popped his
missing
window
so
right
much of
away.
the
He
burst
had
healing
it.
once
But I
again.
think he
A
was
lot of
afraid that it was
ultimates
gonna
coming
waste
up
the-
for
waste it
France
for
as
another
they go
fight.
down, but they're going to have to get back to this point quickly. We're getting into the 90% territory.
And like, yeah, France do have a lot of ultimates, but so do the Netherlands. Like, they have the beat and the annihilation, and you're kind of counting on Ben Best to get a big shatter here, and there it goes. But
Good
no, he's
touch.
actually, he's not able to clean up Dan there. Dan gonna go ahead and pop
They
the
beat it.
annihilation. The beat comes out from A&J, and Netherlands, I mean, they've lost Dan, but Ben Best is also down. Netherlands are
This is
holding on.
close.
They need to find a way onto this point at the last second.
It's actually
Pac is
so
able to
close, but
contest it
France
and
is
activate
kinda
that
flipping it.
overtime once again. Sim turrets onto the objective, and they're trying to corral them into this.
Netherlands
very
gave them a
thin
little bit
border
too
at
much
the
space
end.
there to
FD
get
got
in.
Sound barrier just in time.
Now they're
Lots
in.
of sustain for the squad, and Blizzard now from Nico could potentially be a game changer. Nico, however,
Best is back.
neutralizing
That's
Tap
big.
means that they should
That's
be
a
able
big
to
source
flip
of
the
their
point here.
damage.
Don
And-
comes back in a blazing
and the
glory with
Blizzard?
Nemesis form, but now the coalescence
They lose the
gone
Rhine, but that's
as
okay.
Buddy
Holy
takes them
shit.
down. A
That
nice
was
fight for France to
crazy.
eliminate most of the Netherlands
That was
and
fucking
that
psycho.
point.
Look
Very
what France
expensive.
has to do
Holy
here now,
shit,
though. They
when-
have to try and, like,
To
back
be
up.
able
They
to back
can't
out of
hold
that
close 'cause they don't
previous
have Ben
fight,
Best. They have to try
survive,
and,
get
like,
back in,
either
touch,
Tassie him back there,
force
or
ults,
A&J
survive
kills
the
Ben
ults,
Best,
build
disengaged,
your
and now
own
his
while
tactic
fighting
is
into
came
point
back
in
into the fight.
OT,
And now
pop
it's
your
gonna be
own
kind of
ults
a
and
ranged
win.
fight, whereas, like, France's comp wants to
Good
fight
lord.
close,
Netherlands has a
they
lot,
don't have
though.
the
I'm not gonna lie.
opportunity
This is gonna be a rough
to
fight.
do it. So now
This
the
is
door
actually
opens
gonna
for
be
the
kind of a
Netherlands
rough
to
fight
swing
for
out
France.
over to the point where now the fight's gonna have to happen.
Go
And
Monkey
Big
Sage
Ten
into the
Fox is,
gifties. I appreciate it. Here
it
comes
might
the
be
ult.
over.
Here comes the blaster.
Ooh, the Death
Here it
Blossom
comes.
out in tandem with
Here it
the
comes.
Blizzard. That could be huge, but it's actually the Blizzard that's finding the picks. A10 actually holds on to the Death Blossom.
Kinda late
until
to hold,
the
but there was no
last
point.
second.
It was already
Extremely
GR.
clean combination of
Damn,
ultimates.
dude.
France, as soon as they
Unfortunate
were on
for
the back
France, they
foot
just
there,
didn't have
they
any
couldn't
ults
keep
left. That was a
pace with their own
masterful.
ultimates,
That was a
and
literal
Netherlands, they had
masterclass on how to
combos
retouch a
charged
point and
up
take it.
ready. They
Actual
could get 1-1.
masterclass.
And it's
I
not
think
like
this
the
is
one
this
kill
is
at
the
that
map
point.
though
There's
that
not
plays to
really
France's
much
strength.
for you to do.
This
And-
plays
and
to
not
France's
only that,
strength
but I believe
so
FD
well.
God had used
The
the
sim
sound
comp
barrier
on
in the
this
fight
map
prior, so
gonna
you're
be
gonna have the
big
stat
spooky for
lifeline.
Netherlands.
And now we're on the third point here.
Look at they're
Netherlands
so
looking
far
pretty
ahead.
formidable
They're gonna
here.
stuff
They're going
them.
to Village, and neither team is
Oh.
gonna try and take that approach directly onto the point. It looks like
Are they
France will
deciding
get there
not to
first,
stuff
but
them?
That's because Netherlands.
Well, they
is
kind of are. They're giving them a little bit of space to walk out.
France, they are taking a lot of this damage right out in the open. A lot of the players bunched up
That
very
was
close
interesting.
together, and that's
I
just
actually
a
don't
shooting
understand
grounds
the play
for
there.
A10, taking down Ben Best. And
I
feel
would
like as
not
soon
have
as
given
you
them that
have
much
Reinhardt
space.
Isolated into
Now,
both
I
the
understand
Reaper
that
and Ramatra, there is
the
not
idea
much
is
you
that
can
like there's
do.
no need to
Team
get that
unprotected
close
by
because you have the
tank,
sim
Reviews
comp versus the
falls,
Reaper comp,
and
but
without that sustained
if you're gonna
healing
play
from
high ground,
Reviews, what do we
stuff.
see but France
And then if you're gonna play point, play my
like,
point, you know?
France, I think they're playing this composition
That was a
like slightly incorrectly. Like, I don't want to like overcoach this team or try and like you know, throw my own opinions at them here, but like every other time we've seen this lineup of heroes that France is coming out with, they want to teleport to the point and hold on the point and force the Netherlands.
That's the idea, is to
them,
play
but the
point with
Netherlands
it.
is playing
But if you
fast
take top
play,
ahead of
want to
time and
just
stuff
run
them, that
right
works
at you.
too.
And France, like, they're not
Yeah,
fighting on the
this
point,
is
so
going to
they
be a
just
good
let
fight for
that
France now.
happen, and
This is a
they
good
have
fight.
to be the ones to engage.
Now they force them into where they want to fight.
And here's the central wall to try and just dance in and out
Hey,
and
yeah,
get a
thank
lot
you
of
for
the
all
damage
the
down
content.
very quickly. They have the amp matrix. They're trying to force the positioning. The
Oh,
immortality
dude,
field
I
does
can't
come
tell you
through,
what's
and the
happening right
Blizzard
now.
as well. So many
I
ultimates
couldn't
stacked
tell
on
you
top
what's
of one
happening
another.
right now. There's
Best
so
goes
much
for the
happening on my
Shatter as
screen.
well, and they're
They
forcing
got
out
done.
the sound barrier from FD God as well.
The
Those
slam is
sound
fucking
barriers do come
schmassive.
through, and the Shatter stuns
It's
both
schmassive.
on the
This is where
one
France
person
wants to
left
fight.
on the point, but he
But,
has nowhere to go.
Hey, if you're going to
But
hold high
France,
ground, which I
they
think is
still have
fine,
a
why
little
don't they
bit of
stuff it
uphill
more?
battle.
That was a really
I don't
good
understand.
attempt
I
by
actually
Top,
don't
so
understand why
Rope
they're not
comes
stuffing
back down
them.
from the top rope with that Shatter, and that's what seals the fight here. But now, like, I want to see
That's a
him take
big
the
kill.
fight on
That's a
point
fucking
little
big
more. I
kill.
wanna see
W
Netherlands
keying
get the
in.
heck out.
Oh yeah.
Nico's not gonna
Oh
let them.
yeah, they're going
they
now.
lose A10 there. The fight's
Oh.
already done and dusted. That was a
Oh
great
my
wall to like
God.
stop the exit, and you can see Dan just sheepishly heading back in Nemesis
He's
form.
like,
Like,
I'm
oh,
not
nope.
going over there.
All
You
my
can't
friends are dead.
make me.
I'm not taking this fight.
But
See,
at
this is what I
least,
wanted to
at
see.
the very least, Netherlands has more
Force them to
ultimates
fight you
coming
up here.
than
Yeah,
France.
yeah.
Like,
Now you
Review
see them
should be able to
rotating.
get
Now
the
you
amp
go.
matrix up very quickly, but otherwise, none of them are really on
Oh,
a good
oh,
pace
oh, the
for
drop.
ultimate
Oh,
for
the
this
drop might have been a
next
mistake.
fight. Ben Best
The drop
does
might have been a
his
mistake.
best to soak up all the damage,
Everyone
and
has to
damage,
drop
get
now.
as much
Everyone's
charge
gonna drop.
as
Everyone's gonna drop.
possible.
Oh,
On the
whoever's
other
over there
hand,
is
they
dead.
have the Blizzard, which is going
Did
to
they
pop
survive? They
quickly.
survived.
Ben
Holy
Best
shit.
charges
Big.
out of its range, but it does leave the objective relatively unprotected.
They're so split.
Nico
Everyone's so
able to
split.
take down Dan without the tank. The Coalescent does come through, and once again, it's
That
a
devolved
huge
into like a
death
rank
loss.
match right
It's
there.
actually a
Holy shit.
Coalescent
Yeah, they
really
got
has
fucked up on the
nowhere to go.
rotation. They didn't have a
What a
call
fight
to
from
group on
Netherlands.
each other.
What a
Mbess is like
coordination
3
of their
miles
ultimates.
deep.
Just
Sims on a fucking Subnautica adventure off on the side. And kind of throwing. No, I think it was a miscommunication on where they play. Okay, now they're going to play standard. They're going to TP point, set up, just take it.
Here, I want to see how
Yep,
France
they
expends
flipped
their
it. This
ults,
is
and I
this
wanna
is
see
where
the
the
fight
this is where this
ends
comp is so
up
strong.
happening. But yeah,
DP
France-
point, just
oh,
immediately
they just
steal
took
it from them.
point
Fuck 'em.
They just snuck right
There
underneath
was
there.
no contest at all because of that
Guess what?
barrier. And
It's-
on
this is
top of
game.
that, as soon
this
as
is game
they're
over.
coming
They come into
the
contest now.
objective, they're like,
They're gonna get
okay, we
get
have these
Blizzard.
sim turrets
It's already GG.
everywhere, and they are doing a good job of defending.
3-man
so
slam.
far.
Fucking
Reviews
schmassive.
have gone
Big
down.
pin.
They're once
That's
again
nobody.
missing that
Everybody's
sustain
dead.
from the back
This is
line,
GR.
but it's
Game
the
over.
sound barrier that's
Game just
going
finished.
to negate that. Ben Best swinging the hammer and okay, buddy. Oh wait, they're actually
staggered
letting
him.
Buddy
That's gonna be a
escape.
That's gonna be a
Oh.
stagger.
No, they were
That's
staggering
one of
him.
their
They were
fastest
staggering
moves.
him.
They only have 5 seconds to try and touch. It's
They
gonna
don't make
be
it.
all up to ANJ,
Game
and they
over.
just wall him off. France just
Masterclass.
stole that one from the
Actual
Netherlands
masterclass on
entirely.
playing Rhine Rush
That was
right there. That was
insane.
fucking awesome.
I don't
Best
back
game
in,
so
but
far
because
of
they're
today,
being
for
chased
sure.
down by
Best
the
game so
entire
far today.
squad. Yeah,
You do a
this
good
was
job
a-
casting. I mean, I'm a streamer, so like casting makes sense to me in a lot of ways. But I definitely have too much dead time. Like if I was actually gonna get good at casting, like the role of casting, there's many things I could point to that could be better. But I don't want to get into casting. Casting is a really tough job. It's a hard job and it's kind of a thankless one. You know, like you can definitely be hyped up and you can be thought of as really, really good.
So they're gonna wanna, like,
But those are very, very rare.
or
And
potentially
point
on
blank,
the
I don't think they
kind
get
of,
paid
like,
very well.
make it
So,
that the Netherlands
Levin
have to
Kiwi,
turn
I think, is a good
around
example.
quick,
She does
and
what?
that might give Nico the
Was doing
opportunity to
tier 2
quick, like,
casting, does
don't
tier 1
really
casting in Overwatch League,
like, it's
and does like
mostly
Rocket
just
League and other
this,
stuff. And I'm pretty sure she's like a
damage,
college
like,
professor
melts down
or some
ANJ.
shit. Like she does like, she has like another job on top of it. Necro does a lot. I actually met Necro like years ago. I met Necro when she was like really not known at all. And I think we were her first tier 1 tournament, actually. Her first tier 1 org tournament. I had her come do Uprising Collegiate Cup LAN in Boston. Or actually, no, did she? Actually, no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I'm misremembering that. I think she did the next one. So she was actually so committed. I was impressed with her. Because she wasn't even one of our casters, but she took the train from New York to come to the event, to come say hi, and to put her face out there. and to meet people, and was like, hey, like I'm a caster, you know, I'd love to do one of these in the future. And I was like, yeah, I can check up, like I can look into some of your work and stuff for the next one we do. And I did, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. I think she ended up being part of Elo Hell, and like we ended up contracting Elo Hell, and I think they were all together at the time. But yeah, she ended up like coming all the way out and was like trying to get herself out there at the time, which is really, really impressive. I wouldn't do that. I ain't taking the train from Boston to New York to say hi and to, you know, potentially, possibly, quite maybe, like, be into something, you know? Chris thinks 11 months for shit. There's a lot of Pokemon? Yeah, that's where I've seen she's in a lot of Pokemon. Pokemon's cool, though. I like Pokemon. But I mean, same thing happened over there. I remember people in Pokemon were, like, criticizing her a ton. It was like, she doesn't know competitive Pokemon! She fucking didn't cast it there. We're gonna use their next move was gonna be Earthquake, and she said it was gonna be Water Spout! Ah! Just like, come on, bro. Like, you're playing, shut the fuck up. It's Pokemon, man. So I'm sure people would do the same thing to us in Overwatch. You know what I'm saying, though? Because, like, to them, that's like a big misplay. It's like, how did you not know they weren't gonna use Earthquake? It's like, bro, come on, dude. They're commentating Pokemon. Shut up. Like to us, it'd be funny.
Just square away all this damage with the shield, but the Fire Strike does miss, and there's not much that they can do with the Amp Matrix.
Damn.
Like ticking through on Buddy. They could use it at any
It's actually a really good push from
but still so much damage from Don.
Netherlands here. Season 4 tier list when? I don't know. I'm gonna take like a week off after this week, I think. It's been a long week. Actually, next week. I have next week. I have this week and then next week, and then I have time for myself. Man, I wish I could take a week off. Dude, I haven't taken a week off in over 3 years. Damn, they're kind of smoking them right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Good punches, but Reviews is able to shut that down pretty quickly. Now, Netherlands looking to regroup once again as we head into third.
And next week we have like 3 or 4 sponsor streams, and then after that,
forgive me, Father, for
chill for a little.
I've killed a pastor. Pack just gonna go ahead and take him right
Technically
now.
4.
Look at the ult bank
3
for
stream,
France.
1
If you're
YouTube.
the Netherlands, you have 30 seconds to break
a long
through
week.
this. Like, how do you even do it? Even if you come up on a big ultimate, FD God has the sound barrier.
Oh my
Ben
God.
Best with
Big
the
pin.
shatter. Yeah, France are more than happy to spend big here. 10 seconds.
Rumor has it you can play like France if you use code FLATS. Real and true.
Yeah, ANJ, I think, can make it towards the
5% off Ironside, 10% off Gamer Subs. You heard it here first.
And that was basically a correct prediction. There was no overtime activated in round 1.
I think it's.
Did you watch the Pokemon DLC trailer? Wait, there's a Pokemon DLC trailer? When? When did that come out? Today? I know the answer is yes, but does it ever feel like work instead of having fun streaming? Yeah. Sometimes. I think you can kind of tell. I would say Overwatch feels more like work than anything else. But there's some days, like yesterday didn't feel like work. You know, yesterday was fun. Most of this week's been fun. But some days, you know, even a couple days ago, you can tell kind of where it definitely feels more work than just like fun stream lol. But overall, it's definitely more fun than work.
So France had the positional advantage, and it's really hard to break through. So now Netherlands have to have
Sim Reaper, or sorry, Sim May time. Sim May Rhine. Here it comes. TP in the backline. W key.
They are in trouble.
Yeah, this is a lot
Turret
of
bomb
damage
instead.
that can dish out very, very quickly. But Nico finding Pastor early. Now those long, high angles are not so hot.
Damn, good
oh,
pin.
What a charge onto Dan. It's the stun. And then very quickly, Netherlands just falls apart. That early pick from Nico was huge. And now they have, you know, all the free reign to push up so much further.
Yeah, that wasn't even a hold.
It's current patch, yeah, it is.
It looks like Netherlands are also going to try and take that longer approach, it seems, which I agree with because you have Pastor on the Hanzo, but he has to like actually find something from this angle. Like once again, the defenders aren't going to like drop in on top of the payload and try and get something done with the Mei. They're trying to play the ranged game, and like the Netherlands don't have a lot of space that they can afford to give now.
Yeah, and you can see them pinging this Hanzo. Nico wants to put as much pressure as possible onto the Hanzo, and some decent.
I think you've ever seen daytime version of this map? Daytime's the original.
Marking the Hanzo, and there's not much to be done. However, they trade that out for a tank, and there's not a lot of damage that can be absorbed now since Ben Best is out of the fight, forcing the ice block.
I think the May kill that'd be huge.
Only kept alive by the immortality field. Pack playing around with the shield now. This is going to
holy shit! What a wall!
And Nico is somehow able to take down Dan as well. Reviews now with a huge kill onto Dan. There was an an amp matrix thrown in.
That was
there
pretty good.
as well. That allowed them a lot of damage.
They're going aggressive.
That was pretty good. France has been putting on a show.
And like FD God was up there as well. This is gonna be France just getting the count.
Well, what you're referring to about old patch for 3 months is Overwatch League. They still do that. This is not Overwatch League. This is World Cup. World Cup is very different from Overwatch League.
As hard as Netherlands fumbled the bag on
there's a reason why people love it, and there's a lot of people that don't like Overwatch League, myself included. But I love World Cup. It's awesome. There's a lot of reasons. We already talked about it earlier, though, so I'm not doing it again. Oh, might have had 6 to 5 men. Appreciate it. Martrix things at prime.
Take as many weeks as you need to recharge. We'll have flats too in the meantime.
Yeah. I probably won't take that long.
But it's still 4 minutes left over, and the shatter comes through, but it misses because of the shield, and now the blizzard could potentially come in huge. The annihilation is available, and it comes out very quickly. There's the Symmetra turrets that's doing so much damage to Dan, though, and the blizzard freezes Dan completely.
Now I'm a little bit hungry. My bagel is probably cold. Oh yeah, ice cold.
Forcing France back for another minute.
Don's like, his like toenail. But like Netherlands can't allow them that time. They have to stagger these fights out with picks. Pastor, if he can
did France just dump 5 ults? Damn, they dropped 5 buttons and still lost. That's a big Monka W.
Netherlands was able to push.
Charge that into prime. It's 1 fight territory. Netherlands has to play this perfect for the rest of the game.
Pastor, I mean, the Dragon Strike forced a lot of positioning there, and there was some great cleanup. They were able to finally get that pick off onto Nico, and then Pastor with a headshot onto FD God slows things down. But France, again, they still have time to build up to something substantial. Like, they're going to come up on the amp matrix, and they might be able to make Netherlands sweat a little bit with it, especially with the cart so close. Like, they can force positioning and just make the Netherlands play from a suboptimal position and just get the win like that.
Oh my god.
Ben Best getting down so low, though, need to stay out of the fight and
almost got deleted
before reviews can get him all the way back up. But there's the amp matrix trying to force the positioning, and there's the annihilation once again from down.
That's a big annihilation, but
it's just
France gets 1, France gets 2
here, and they're able to finally take down Dan, though, from Pack at range, and that is just going to be the game here for France. They are able to take it 2-0. Netherlands failing in the distillery segment.
Netherlands showed a little bit of life there, but very good show on how to play Ryan.
Saw the
French.
from the Netherlands.